All right. Diburei Emunah Daf Chaf Dalet, second chelik of Diburei Emunah. Rabbi Yisrael Nemirov was one of the Rebbe's people. Once he had an opportunity to do great business, to give wheat, to supply wheat to the government in Moscow. So to get this deal done, he had to go to Moscow. It was a huge deal. He would turn out of this, to a really, really rich person, like a millionaire. And from every town, not township, like a state, whatever, he took people that will take part in this deal. From Kamenetz, the town of Nemirov was chosen. From Nemirov, Rabbi Yisrael was the one chosen, because he was a tichtiger, was a guy who get things moving, to be the one responsible for this huge, huge, huge deal. Obviously, for this he would earn an unbelievable amount of money. Rabbi Yisrael, when he was a Messer Bechosas, he went to ask Rabbeinu if he agrees that he should go to Moscow for this deal. And Rabbi Yisrael immediately saw the Rebbe doesn't agree to it. The Rebbe didn't tell him no, but he saw by the hints, there were telltale signs that Rabbi Yisrael understood that the Rebbe doesn't like it. And as you know, you don't ask the tzaddik twice. You ask him once. And the way that's understood from the way he hints to you, this is what you need to do. But Rabbi Yisrael was very ambitious. He really wanted to do it. It's a big deal. You can make a huge amount of money. You can be unbelievable, a tycoon in one shot. He didn't do it. So he asked again what he should do. And with this he overdid it. A chassid should not behave like that. A faithful chassid does not do anything without his Rebbe's askan. So the Rebbe saw that he's being stubborn about it, so he didn't mish with his reasonings. And his minhag was, he didn't tell him exactly what to do, what not to do. So he said, but he told him like this: go to a room, sit down by yourself, reflect between you and yourselves to do it or not to do it. And when he'll reach an equilibrium, then it's okay if he does it, it's okay if he doesn't. It's the same. Then he will say 5 kapitel Tehillim, and the first idea will fall in his head, that's the way he should do it. But apparently he did not reach an equilibrium. The yes, he wanted it more than the no. He wanted that to become a Bill Gates overnight. It's a huge deal. So the first answer came to his mind, Dylan, yeah, go ahead, do it. So he came to Rabbeinu and he says that his idea is, yes, you should go. So the Rebbe did not react to this, and he just said, Te, which means fafal. It's over, it's finished, it's a lost cause. Then he said a few other very opaque words. And it says, a platzikel, a small little fish, hecht. It grabs big fish. In Europe, we make gefilte fish from carp or from whitefish, in America, which are almost tasteless. But in Europe, they used to make it from a river fish called hecht. It's a delicious, big, delicious fish. Egg. It's called hecht. So how do you fish for hecht? It's a big fish. You take a small fish, put it on the hook, You throw it away, the big fish comes to eat it. So the Rebbe told him, a platzikel chapta hecht, a small little fish grabs a big fish. Which means when you want to fight, when you want to hunt a big fish, you put on the hook, you put a platzikel, a little fish, and you throw it into the river. And there, the big fish wants to eat the bait. The small fish, he himself is being grabbed on the hook, and that's the way. He says the way to chop a big fish is with a small fish. And we saw, even though he didn't understand at all what the Rebbe was talking about, he came out happy and this. He has a scope of the Rebbe for the trip. So he went to Moscow, and he went to the place where he's supposed to be, and remained there to do this wheat deal. Immediately he came in contact with one of the Yid, one of the big tycoons in Moscow. It was very far from Yiddishkeit. And he stayed by him, and he gave him a room, and he treated him very nicely. Now, his shutuf, this Fry Yid, was already in his 50s and never married a woman. He was very far from Yiddishkeit. But he liked Rebbe Yisrael and liked him. He saw that he's a decent person and he's nice, and they became friends. And Rebbe Yisrael started speaking to him with, friendliness. And from one thing to another, they started talking about Yiddishkeit. And he talked and he talked and he talked, and since the Diburei went in, and he started feeling remorse, for his ways, and decided to come back to Yiddishkeit. And the Messiah also made a shidduch for him, a kosher Yidana from Nemirov, and he married her, that's Moshe Yisrael, and he made it total tshuva. Some say that he became Rosh Hashanah to the kibbutz. And the family name of this tycoon was Hecht. And the family name of Rebbe Yisrael Nemirov was Platnitske. There's a Platzikot. So the Platnitske, that was his. So this was exactly the words that the Rebbe said. A Platzikot chapta hecht. That Platinsky grabbed Hecht. So the truth is that the Hecht wants to swallow up the small fish. And the result of this in itself is being hunted. So you should know, even though the Hecht is being caught, the small fish is also being bitten. It says Rebbe Yisrael grabbed the Hecht, but he was also damaged. Kavod is not chas v'chalila that he went down from his ways of Hashem. He was a very great, one of the greatest people. But still, through the jarring of the big Hecht, he was he was damaged. He says the Rebbe was not happy by his trip, and he also made that it's shofafal, that it's not for Yisroel's benefit. Mm-hmm. Even if he was zoicher to take out a neshama from the klipas and bring it close to Hashem Yisborach, he himself lost out on this somehow. Tomorrow we'll explain a little bit more of this.